So this is something a little bit different. I have a quick sort of list of things I want to cover, but I don't really have a script for this video, so it might turn out kind of weird. You know, my brain musings are kind of weird. I don't know. I can rant on random things. Anyway, make sure to like, subscribe, and support me on Patreon. I can't give you the verbal cues or the sound effects that I normally can, but links and stuff will be down below. And a like and subscribe is A, greatly appreciated, and B, you know, helps me out with the YouTube algorithm. Let me know if you've heard that before. Anyway, if you'll notice, I've made quite a fewer, oh my gosh, my English is also leaving me. Anyway, I've made fewer cubing videos lately. This is due to the fact that I also just can't speak, but please bear with me. Anyway, it's sort of because my wrists have been really hurting lately. 3 of my main hobbies in quarantine include, I guess typing isn't really a hobby, but like doing homework, writing essays, and just being in school and stuff is a lot of typing. And also I'm an engineering major, so like writing programs and stuff is also a lot of typing. And cubing, of course, is a lot of wrist motion, a lot of finger motion, and guitar, of course, also is a lot of finger motion, a lot of wrist motion, and some of the like weird chords you have to sort of contort your wrist. All very not conducive to healthy wrists, so I've been sort of laying off. I haven't been laying off typing, obviously, well, A, this video, and B, I'm in school, so I have to. So I haven't really cubed or played guitar in the past couple weeks, which is really sad for me, but I'm just giving my wrist some time to rest, and hopefully we'll be back and better than ever. Anyways, onto the keyboard itself. It is a drop control keyboard. It has cherry brown switches. It is completely unmodded. I'm thinking of lubing the switches, maybe, and the stabilizers as well, and that'll probably be it for now. And the reason I also got this keyboard, and I'll probably rant a little bit about it later, it is pretty expensive, but it has hot swappable switches, so you can switch all the switches, interesting sentence, without having to solder and desolder things. And just the frame, it looks so nice, the RGB, though I never thought I would say this looks amazing. And also, random side note, if you like the sound of the keyboard, stay tuned, hint hint, wink wink. And maybe I'll do like a setup video or just like a before-after video after setting it up. And in general, if you want to see more videos about keyboards or technology in general, let me know, leave a comment. I do love keyboards and technology in general, so I'm always happy to talk and stuff. I know this channel is mostly cubing related so far, but I also do have a lot of other interests, and I think it'll be really interesting to try and branch out. Okay, so a couple things I noticed while recording this video, and also just observing my typing in general, is that I tend to type pretty fast, but I don't have perfect typing habits. If you'll see, my right hand is very middle finger dominant. Let me see if I can see where it happens. Oh, like right there, my middle finger went to the Y key instead of my right index finger, which is objectively not optimal. I don't know why I do it. And before, I also used to hit the bottom row keys, so keys like X and M, sometimes with my thumb, which is also a very terrible position for your wrist to be in. So I'm trying to work on fixing those, so I've been slowing down a little bit to try and fix those bad habits, and hopefully that also will help my wrist get better faster. And another tangent side note, I suppose, I think it's really important to learn how to touch type. You don't have to be fast, but I think it's super helpful in all aspects of life, regardless of your profession, if you can type at a keyboard without looking or without really thinking about it, just because so much of the world in general is online, and specifically now the world is literally online. You'll need to be able to type emails, send messages, create posts, write essays, write programs, etc. And it doesn't make you better at doing those things, but it makes you faster and more efficient, although the learning curve obviously is pretty high. It probably took me a good month or so of like really slow practice to actually memorize where the keys are, and then just years and years of practice to be able to speed that up to where I am now. And I guess I need to slightly unlearn some of the muscle memory for the weird keys that I hit weirdly. Not weird keys, the keys are all normal. The keys that I hit weirdly, I think it's sort of analogous actually to when you learn a bad alg and use it for 5 or 6 years, and then you need to switch it because you realize that it's a really crappy alg. Unlearning muscle memory is pretty interesting. So yeah, I've been slowing down my typing a bit, so that hopefully that can also sort of help my wrist. I already said that. Again, I'm sort of going in loops here, but no one should leave me alone with a microphone at 10 p.m. But here we are. I've already learned to make a fool of myself on the internet, so why not another one? Honestly, it's kind of nice. It's helped me in other aspects of my life. Now we're just on a complete tangent. Anyway, I know some people are going to say, oh my god, the keyboard is so expensive. I don't know. That's how I read comments sometimes to myself. But sort of mini rant, I suppose, about money, like tech and saving and investing. For me personally, I've actually really gotten into personal finance a lot lately, so saving and investing are extremely important to me. I know I'm young, so I have time on my side, and compound interest. Anyway, the point is that, what was the point? That some of my passions include, like, technology, and unfortunately, really good tech tends to be pretty expensive. So for me, I am saving and investing most of what I'm making, and on my personal splurges, which I make sure to have a budget for, I spend on nice tech. And I think it's much more worth it to buy like something once that's really nice and will last you a long time, that will be enjoyable for the entire time that it lasts, than something cheaper that will save you money but is A, either not as enjoyable, or B, will have to be replaced anyway. Like, for example, the mouse on the right hand side I've got 4 years ago, so if you break down the cost per use, it's extremely worth it, and I'm hoping that this keyboard will also do the same. So this keyboard is relatively new, but all the tech that I buy, I have the intention, and I have been using it for a very, very long time. Anyway, other than that, life has been relatively difficult. I'm really happy to be able to keeping up with these videos once a week. They're pretty fun. We shall see where they go after this. But other than that, let me know how you guys are doing in the comments down below. I love chatting with you guys, and I like to heart react or respond to some comments from time to time. And other than that, let's make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And that's my video, I suppose. Gosh, I need a better ending. Enjoy!